All right, you guys, we are going to get started. Whoa. Hope it is not too loud. All right, be sure to pin my video. All right, make sure this is cool. All right, you guys, hope you are ready for your core burst. Hope you guys can hear me. My name is Elena. I have my camera a little bit lower today so you guys can see the core exercises better. We're gonna do a quick warm up and then we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna do 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We're gonna power through these core exercises and then call it a day. All right, make sure you have some water close by. Make sure you have some space, something to lay on. If you have a weight close by that you want to use to make any of these exercises harder, feel free to grab it. And a cool pair of socks. All right, guys, let's go ahead and bring those arms all the way up into the sky. Lift and reach for that nice big stretch. And go ahead and bring it down and just take a couple squats. Bring those arms up over the head. We're gonna try to get this whole body pretty warm. Up and down. From here, we're gonna bring those hands up to the head. And we're gonna, same thing, we're gonna squat it back down. Cross elbow to knee. Elbow to knee. Warm up that core. 3, 2, and 1. Take those shoulders, let's roll them back. Nice big arm circles. We are gonna do some planks on the arms. Let's go in both directions. I'm already feeling warm. And bring that left arm all the way up. The right arm comes in, let's reach it up and over. And same with that right side. Up and over. All right, go ahead and bring them knees up for some knee lifts. Warm up those hip flexors. We're gonna bring them out and around in a circle. Up and around. Use our hip flexors a lot in some of these core exercises. All right. Find some space. We're gonna go all the way down into our plank position. So let's hinge it down. Let those fingers come down to the ground. Slowly walk those hands out. Down into your plank position. Hold it here. From here, bring those hips up into the air into a down dog. Back down to your plank. 2 more times. Hips up. Down dog. Down to your plank. Again. And plank, hold it. You're gonna start this off with a nice strong plank. Make sure those hands are right under the shoulders. And go ahead, drop those knees down. Rock it back to a child's pose. Take a nice little stretch. And we have about 10 seconds left, so let's breathe. And we'll get a little bit warmer as we go through. We are gonna start with bird dog. So we're gonna be on our hands and knees, reaching one arm at a time and one leg at a time. From here, double check, make sure your hands are under your shoulders, your knees have some space between them. You're gonna pull your core in and reach out with that left arm and your right leg. And you're gonna bring elbow to knee, tap, extend it all the way back out, and switch sides. In, right side, out, in, tap the knee to elbow, reach, switch. Keep it going. This is a really good warm-up core round. Get those glutes working too. Keep that head looking down, right between your hands. Got 15 seconds left. Really squeeze that leg out straight. Get one more. And break. All right, flip it over onto your back. We're gonna do some heel taps. We're gonna do these a little bit lifted, so you have options here. You're gonna take your hands, bring them behind the head. We're gonna lift shins to the ceiling. You can flex the feet, pull that core down so that your low back is not coming up off the ground. We're gonna tap one heel down at a time. And this is your base version. Just tapping the heels one at a time, making sure that low back is not coming up. If you want to make this a little bit harder, you can lift the shoulder blades off the ground and hold this position here. Really focus on that low back, staying down on the ground. You've got 5 seconds. And break. Woo. All right, we have dead bugs next. Dead bug is very similar to what we just did. We're gonna bring those legs back up into that tabletop position. Both arms come straight up like we are a bug stuck on our back. You're gonna extend your right leg and your left arm. Bring them back in. Right arm, left leg. Back in. So it's like the opposite of a bird dog. We're just on our back. And I want you to bring it back to the starting position of knees over hips and hands over shoulders. Take it slow. Woo. Keep breathing. Focus that low back, pressing into the floor. And last one. Break. Woo. All right. We are making our way through. We're going to do a Russian twist next. So if you have a weight that you'd like to use, anything close by, feel free to use it. Options here, heels down, lean it back, fingertips, tapping on each side of the ground. Harder version, pick those feet up, find your balance, repeat. If you want to really feel it, add that weight in there. Torture myself today. Here we go. Lean it back until you start to feel that core engage, side to side. Either tapping the fingertips or tapping the bottom of that weight. "20 seconds left. If it gets to be too much, drop that weight back down and just use your hands. Do my little shark fins. "5 seconds. And rest. Woo. All right, we have a V-sit next. And then we have a plank, and then another tabletop move, and then we're going to repeat through again. All right, V-sit. We're going to lean it back. Hands behind the thighs. Lean back until you start to feel that core kick in. Make sure that low back is rounded. You're not sitting up on that sit bone. We want as little pressure on that low back as possible. Let's lean it back. Bring those feet up into the air. I want you to pretend like you're balancing a bowl of soup on your shins. Go ahead and take those hands off. If you need a little bit more support, feel free to lightly just put those hands behind there. Otherwise, take them off. You can pulse those arms up and down. And I shake like a very small dog when I do these. Keep breathing for 10 more seconds. You can move the feet, whatever gets you through. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, break. All right. Flip it over onto the stomach. We're going to do some planks. This one is going to be on the elbows. We got about 5 more seconds to breathe, so bring it into an elbow plank. Here we go. Go ahead and lift it up. Have some space between your feet and find that nice plank position. We're going to hold it here for about 10 more seconds. And then we're going to bring those hips up into the air like a downward dog. So bring those hips up, think booty to the sky, and back down. Find that plank position. And back up. Pressing through your elbows. The only thing that's moving is your hips. Back down. We have 10 seconds left. One more time. Up, that, down, and break. Whew. All right, last exercise in this round is going to be a tabletop with a side tap. So, like 99% of the time, tabletop in core is pretty much like this, where your back is flat, knees are over hips, and shins are parallel to the ceiling. From here, you either flex the feet, point the feet, whatever floats your boat. Hands down on each side. You're going to lift, shoulder blades off, and you're just going to reach past to reach. So that you had 2 buttons on each side. You're going to go and you're going to tap them on each side. Keeping those shoulder blades lifted off the ground. And here we go. Lift, reach, side to side, tapping. Try not to let those knees inch in too close to you, because you'll notice you'll start to come into a little bit of a ball. Try to push those knees out. Whew. And if you're feeling this a lot, go ahead and just hold that position. That lifted position, holding here. And set to side, tap the ground. Got 12 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and break. Good job, guys. We're done with the first round. We got one more round. We're going to repeat through, grab some water, and meet me back in that bird dog position. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Heel taps. We're going to go back to our heel taps. We're going to start bird dog. Wait. Okay. Turn on my fan. All right. Bring it back down to the ground. We have our heel taps lifted. Bringing it back down. Core should be starting to feel pretty tired at this point. All right. Tabletop position. A little bit of space between the knees. Bring them so that they're over those hips. And hands behind the head. So you're going to lift, hold that lifted position. Look up at the ceiling, eyes straight up, heel taps. One at a time. Take it nice and slow. We got 15 seconds left. Almost there. And rest. All right, we have our dead bugs. So same type of position. Hands straight up from those shoulders, back toward tabletop. Got 5 more seconds to breathe. Here we go, tabletop position, alternating arm and leg. Let's start with that left arm that goes back, right leg extends. Back to starting, and switch. I want you to extend that leg as straight as you can get it. If that's a little too intense, go ahead and just keep the knee bent and tap the toe on the ground. Three, 2, 1, and break. Woo! Russian twist are next. Here we go. If you have to hop off, you are more than welcome to hop off. I know we are a little bit past time, but we are going to finish out this set real quick. Let's bring it back for our Russian twist. Lean it back, feet up. Here we go, side to side. I will give you guys a spoiler alert that next month, this core class is going to be a half hour. Side to side. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, straight up into that plank position, and then we will call it after this plank. Here we go. Breathe, flip it over, bring it down onto those elbows. Keep those hands flat on the ground. Elbows should be right underneath the shoulders. Here we go, lift it up. Hold that plank. And when you feel good, go ahead and bring those hips up and back down. This is also a good shoulder exercise as much as it is a core exercise. And let's hold that plank right here, right at the bottom. Hold it for the last 15 seconds. Hold. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, you guys, that is all we have time for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Next month, this COREburst class will be on Wednesdays, I believe. So if you enjoy a little bit longer class, this is for you. Have a good day, everyone.